Hello, and welcome everyone to another episode of Dinner at 45. It's your man, Mr. Brunch Chicago. I'm coming to you from our new studio kitchen and the new community. So we have a couple of guests today, and we're gonna show you our guests. But right now, we're about to get into making some hot. That's right, salmon croquettes. So we're gonna give you what your mama used to give you on a weekday when she really didn't feel like heating up the house and cooking a lot. And mama make them salmon croquettes in the evening, and you get you some rice and some syrup and a biscuit, man. And bro, that was dinner. You know, that's what we grew up on. So I'm gonna give you what mama do. I'm not gonna use that canned salmon now. I'm gonna use this real salmon. But before I get to this salmon, you know, I'm gonna dice up a couple of vegetables, and we're gonna make this thing, you know, we're gonna keep it like grandma and mama did. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it all in the family. So you all know how I cut up my onions and all. So, you know, I'm gonna use probably like a half or a little more than a half of an onion. I'm gonna dice it on up. And, you know, your boy, I'm always buying new knives, new cutlery and everything else. But it's all about your equipment. I tell you that all the time. It's all about your equipment. You have good equipment, then, you know, things gonna work out for you. If you're a barber, you need to have good shears. You have good equipment so you can do what you need to do as a barber and keep, you know, those tight lines and cuts together. A mechanic needs good tools so he can change oil, cut, and just fix cars, you know, good compression sets and stuff like that. So you want to have good equipment, makes your job easy for you. So I'm just gonna dice up a few onions, some green peppers, go in here, these salmon croquettes, and cut this onion to the side. I'm gonna make it do a dicing on its own. So, you know, the other piece I had to dice, but here, this is the easiest way to dice it. You can make it as thin as you want. So if you want to make them thicker, or you want to go back in here and cut them in between again, and all you're doing is slice down the middle, and then you cut along the side. And when you cut, you dice. So you don't have to worry about cutting and hurting yourself. It's just falling off. You got diced onions. Real easy peasy. Take a lot of time out of it. You cut them as thin as you want or as thick as you want. And a little residue part back here. I'm just gonna dice that up myself. Right here. Gather everything. Cut a few times. Just cut up in the group. Gather everything. Some good diced onions. So I'm gonna add that over here. Bring it right here in my bowl. We're going to use all of this in this croquette that I'm using. So I'm scooping it out. I'm going to slide it over. I actually have a scooper that we can use for this as well. Then we're coming again with these green peppers. Cut the sides out real quick. And I always want to show you the safest way to do it. So, you know, cut your fingers off when you're at home. It makes an easy flat surface when you cut them. So you want to always make sure you got a nice, easy flat surface. And always keep it going in one direction. So when I cut, all I got to do is cut the opposite direction. Really easy. It makes everyone look like a professional. Take these and saute the middle out. This is what I do. Some people keep them, and it's up to your own discretion what you do and how you do it. But I cut these out. And then we slice these aside. Give yourself a pretty decent and flat surface. Cut on. and then just turn them to the side. And the rest is history, folks. This is one of my smaller knives, so I'm just using this so I can kind of get up in the cracks and crevices. I cut a little fast, you know, I have to use my larger knives, but you know, I like to mix and match and, you know, play with new stuff. Like a kid, Christmas time with new toys. Some people, you know, like shoes. Don't get me wrong, I like shoes too. But, you know, I like to go to the store and find cookware. So I like to find good deals on cookware. Man, I go to the thrift store and see what I can find in the thrift store, some old school cast iron skillets or whatever. Man, come on. I go over there to Ross or TJ Maxx. I go in their little kitchen department and see what I can find. And, man, you get some great deals. Especially on knives and stuff, too. You get some real good knives out of those stores. And when you have to go to JC Penney, you go to Carson's and to the other Macy's and buy, man, that stuff too expensive. You can go to Ross, TJ Maxx, all those little stores, find you some good cutlery, good pots and pans and skillets. And I'm telling you, you know, it works. Save your money. It's for dinner at 45. I'm showing you quick, easy, efficient, and effective. It's like these other stores. Green peppers here. I want y'all to be nice these green peppers. Just cut them up a little fine, that's all. So. Have them again. Top away. Just change direction sometimes. There you go. Now we'll come with this good old salmon. We get that Cleveland cut them up. Yeah, buddy. So you can cut them with a cleaver, you can cut them with a knife, however you want to dice them up. Make sure you get the skin up off of it. I get fresh salmon because it has no bones, so I don't have to worry about trying to find a bone and cut through the bones. You get fresh cut salmon. That's it. And you know, just the way mama used to use out of can, you just doing it, you know, on your own. Some people like to chop them down like that, but I just slice them up real thin. They come out like little thin little bites. And I separate my salmon beforehand, you know, so I get some good cuts off of it. If I find it getting a little too tough, like I'm finding this, I go back to the blade. Sometimes you have to saw through them. and just cut them up. That's it. Just cut them all up. Great thing about the salmon, they kind of fall apart for you anyway. So once you start cutting and slicing and dicing, it'll fall apart on its own. It's not like steak where you gotta chop every piece up, but you know it. There you go. It's falling apart, and I was able to dice it a lot easier. And you know, I use both hands. Yep, I'm dexterous. So, you know, so you can see it from both perspectives. So my lefties, here you go. From my lefties, I'm just chopping that thing up. Now come from my righties, with meat in the middle. I slide them over, and we meet in the middle. So we just chop them on up. We're gonna have some nice big chunks of salmon in this croquette, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna be nice. So, you know, I know you all wish y'all was in the studio kitchen today, but my guests, they're gonna enjoy themselves today, baby. Woo! We about to bring it home. So, I'm starting off. So I got some onions, green peppers, coming with the salmon, fresh, cut in front of your face. We using it off. We ain't saving nothing. We using it off. From the rooter to the tutor, it's going in this thing. And come on, Cousin Joe, help him out. Cousin Joe gonna help him out a little bit. Put this thing up in here. So, the salmon I'm making today, I'm using Lakeside seafood seasoning. But if I'm doing Lakeside seafood seasoning, I'm not. So I always put some Worcestershire sauce in it. All right? So, I got Worcestershire sauce. A little bit more. You can do 2 tablespoons. It's cool. I like a little bit more flavor. But, yeah, 2 tablespoons is cool. And then I come with my breadcrumbs. So, I only have to get my pre-made. Yeah, pre-made. So, I have a pre-made blend of breadcrumbs, and they pretty much consist of Italian breadcrumbs and panko. So I mix them both together because I love the texture of the panko breadcrumbs, but the Italian blend, you know, give you a little flavor. So I go with a half cup of the breadcrumbs. I need a little bit more than that. So almost pretty much a cup of breadcrumbs that I'm gonna put in here. And then you're gonna go with mayonnaise. So I'm gonna measure it off. This is about 3/4 cup of mayonnaise. And that's one thing when you do salmon croquettes, you want mayonnaise and you want eggs too. So a lot of people want the egg. It just allows it to stick a lot better, but the mayonnaise kind of brings out that moistness and flavor that you want in the croquettes. Add a little bit extra. Okay. We're doing it at the house. We're doing it at the house. So. Then I cracked the 2 eggs up there. And now I come with the seasoning. Now, I know people want to measure it, so we're going to measure. I want to come with I'm gonna sprinkle it in enough, almost a little over a quarter cup of Lakeside seafood seasoning. And like I said, I didn't a little over a quarter because I didn't use the whole thing. I filled this up almost halfway, and I didn't use all of it. So we're gonna come with those. I grab some more gloves. You know how I do. I change these gloves out throughout the show. And I'm not gonna be selfish. I'm gonna get ready to introduce my guest to the show. Get ready to start getting this grease hot for them croquettes. So I got Monica and I got my man Jerome in here. Baby, can we get a shot on our in-house studio guest sitting at the chef's kitchen table? That's right, chef table today. That's right. Say hello to America, y'all. Hey. They're here. They're gonna dine with us today. I'm gonna do my thing. And I'm getting ready to put my fingers on it. So come on back here and be there. I see me put my fingers in it. I have to put my fingers in it. I have to put my fingers in it, you know. So some people want to stir with a spoon. I'm gonna put my fingers in it. Fingers, ooh, woo. And y'all know how I like to put my fingers in that thing. I just stir it on up in there. Ooh, the green peppers and the onions. It's getting all mushed up in there with that fresh salmon. And it's nice and moist. Ooh, woo. There it is right there. Oh, that looks good. And it's coming together too, real nice. Real nice. Breadcrumbs, bringing it all together. Nice little moistness on there. Boom. There you go. Come on with it. So we're gonna get that skillet nice and hot. I'm gonna put some Earl on there. And then I put that oil on that skillet. Come on over here, check me out this skillet. Got my oil right here. I'm gonna coat this thing. Get that heat coming up off of it. Turn the fire up just a little bit. And this is why I got the fire, y'all. I see that? Got the fire right there. Y'all see that thing on the left hand side. I got the flake of rice. Y'all see that rice right there? That's that rice right there. I already pre-made that rice. So that rice going there with them salmon croquettes. Man, that's looking good. So we're getting that grease popper. And you see that grease popping over there? Get ready to pop, pop, pop on that grease, pop, pop. And when that grease getting nice and hot, I'm gonna drop these croquettes in here. So get ready to form these croquettes. I'm gonna form these croquettes and little patties. Woo-woo. You gotta pat it up like you do a burger. You roll that thing up right there. Ooh, woo. That thing right there, that pink old salmon croquette right there, please. It don't take no time for that salmon to cook. Cooking on in that grease. That grease getting hot, you hear sizzle too. You hear sizzle. That mean that grease getting hot. And that thing get cooking from them onions and them green peppers and all that good stuff. And this flavor popping off all over the place. That's what you want to smell. All the flavors. Drop that boy in there. Ooh, they getting hot now. The grease getting hot. And I'm just dropping it all in there so you can see me do it on 3D. That 3D vision right there. So we're gonna pop these 4 off real quick. And you see them popping in the grease, they just cook it all off in the grease right there. Man, I'm telling you, you ready for something sensational. And man, you watch them bad boys cook. And we get ready to take them bad boys off. And when we take them off, man, look at here. They're gonna be ready. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm gonna get ready to get these biscuits ready. And I just want you to see them bad boys cooking right there. See right there how they're cooking right there. Come on in there. Look at that. Look. So you get a nice little coat on meat there. That's what you want to see. When you see it start right there, get a nice little brown coat on meat there. And you see the pink start to come up around here. That salmon when it's cooking right there, man. Ooh, you know it's about to be ready. Like ready, Freddy. And I got it popping off in that grease. Then I'm coming over here so it don't feel like stick. You want to, there you go. Loosen that thing up. There you go. Loosen it on up so you can get at it. Because you want to get at it. I'm getting that side cooked right. And now, I'm going to pop this side off. And we're going to flip that boy on those just like that. Woo, look at that. Is that beautiful thing? What? Is that not a beautiful thing? It's like an Earth, Wind, and Fire song. Ain't it beautiful? Don't you agree? Feel the baby just singing all the reasons in the background. You see? And then you put it all over there. And that's what you want with them salmon croquettes. Like, ooh, look at that boy. That thing pretty. Ooh, that thing pretty right there. Look at it. I know y'all can't wait to eat on this thing. Y'all gonna get on down. I know y'all gonna get on down. Like Jackson 5 doing dance machine. And that's what you want, though. That's what you want. You want that food looking like that. So even when you cook for the babies gonna throw it back at you. Yeah. And you know the babies tell the truth on your cooking. They will. They tell the truth on the cooking. Now I get on down, and my baby, man, she's like, I don't like that, Dad. I don't like, so I had to learn different ways to cook. So my daughter wouldn't eat it, and I was in my feelings. So, I had to make adjustments, y'all. Got to make adjustments. So, and you're going to cook real nice on that side. We're going to like maybe a good old 3 minutes or whatever. And, we're going to watch that because they're going to get ready to come off. And once they come off, we get these biscuits ready. And I'm going to put on we'll put on some more croquettes because we're going to have dinner. See, that's dinner over here. So the rice is ready and plated. The croquettes is cooking right. They about to come on off. So we're going to take them croquettes off. And then we about to put these biscuits to work. So we're going to... Ooh, woo. That's about time. Man, you smell what the rock is cooking. If not, you can smell what Mr. Brunch Chicago doing, man. Look at them croquettes on there. We're going to take them bad boys on there. Woo. Rock, steady, fresh. Look at that right there. Look at that, boy. Look right there. That's what you want. That's what you want. When you cook it, hold on, look at that. See that right there? See a sizzling and popping and popping. See, look at that color on that coat right there. That fresh salmon right there. Make a big difference, though. It makes a big difference when you cooking that fresh salmon. Come on, flip it on for you. Look at that. You see that right there? You see them green peppers, them onions, and all the spices and herbs and stuff up in that bad boy. You see how it's together? Man, that's what you want at the house. And that's what, that's what folks want. They want that at the house. So I'm gonna remove this from the fire. Cause you know that cast iron hold on the heat. I'm turning that heat down to the simmer side. So when I bring it back, it's nice and hot and it's ready for the rest of them salmon croquettes I'm put on down there. But right now, we're gonna go ahead and get these biscuits ready. So come on, camera one, come on, bring it back to the house. Well, look here, we got them Pillsbury biscuit, and I got them buttermilk, southern style biscuit, and I want to cook them pan first. I want to get them pan over here. This Costco version of pan. It worked real good though, olive oil, canola oil. And man, look, you put them biscuits on up there, you lay them biscuits on in there, and you put them biscuits in that pan, and I'm telling you, you're gonna have these biscuits with the salmon croquettes. You saw them salmon croquettes I just made? Up real fresh salmon, man. They're real fresh salmon. That's okay. Jamal, you ready? You ready for one?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go ahead. I gotta get a taste tester.
Yes, sir.
To taste and tell y'all what's really happening in America in this kitchen today. See right here? There it is. So them biscuits about to go up in there. So what I do is I hit them biscuits again with the pan on top side. Right? Spray them on down. Then I throw them in the oven. My oven on 350. And I'm throwing them boys in there. And I'm gonna give them that 12 minutes best. So I'll go over here to my timer and hit my timer. Timer, 12 minutes, 30 seconds. Start on the timer. So it's gonna let me know when the biscuit is just about ready. But for the meantime, in between time, I got to go ahead and get a tester, taste tester. And you know, you want some syrup with that, or you just want regular old croquette? All that. You want syrup, so we're going to let him try one of these croquettes. You know, it ain't nothing but salmon croquette. So I'm going to let him taste this croquette. I'm going to put a croquette over here with him with a fork. And with a fork. And I'm giving some syrup. You want some rice too? Because rice, I'm giving a little rice. Yeah, I want it all. We got some syrup over here. Just can't go do syrup. And then I'm gonna come over here on the side, and I'm gonna put the rice on. You want the rice on the side? I'm put the rice on the side for him. And then just, you know, just quick and easy. So you take, look at that rice though. You see that rice right there? Ooh, we are real hot, flaky, fluffy rice. Ain't nothing but mini rice. What side of the camera on? Right here? This right here?
No.
This right here?
Yes.
Okay, so let me put, count first, I gotta scooch it down. So I'm gonna scooch it down. Throw the rice on there, scooch it down. Be like that. See right there? That's a test taster right there. Right here. So I'm gonna let y'all share, cause y'all family right here. Y'all, I give you two folks, you know, and y'all family. Go ahead and let me know what you think about that. And there's some syrup right there. Just so we want to put some syrup on it. Get some syrup. And that's the way Mama used to do.
Oh.
Oh.
Did it make it? Did it make it? That's right. That's what I'm talking about. I got Mama in that man. They take it back to grandmama house, man. When they were playing Family Classic, boy, you be making that Sunday morning, you be playing Family Classic, you eat them salmon croquette, man, with the syrup and the biscuit, with the rice, man. I'm telling you, like now another. Like now another up in here.
These are not paid individuals.
And we're not paying these folks. You know, these are regular folks, our friends, stuff, people we know, people that bought Southside jerk products. See, that's the key. If you ain't bought no Southside jerk products, you're not gonna sit at the shelf table. So just want to know, like, how can I get on there? How can I do it? You ain't bought. You got to support the business. You see? Support the business. Don't get in your feelings because you're not at the shelf table. You ain't got none of this product in the house. We got you. You want croquette? Come on over here. We eat breakfast a whole lot at night. Man, we gonna look. I'm gonna show y'all how to do some shrimp and grits. We're gonna have some chicken waffle, all that stuff in the evening time, eating dinner at night. And that's how we like it. So I'm about to look. I gotta get some more of these salmon croquettes. Right? I'm gonna put some more on together. We need some more though. What's wrong? We need some more. We need some more. We need some more guys croquettes. Cause these right here, they not gonna make it. So we gotta put some more of these bad boys in the skillet. Get them fried. Get them sizzling. And I'm making it right in front of y'all, just like this. Salmon croquette right there, popping off with Lakeside seafood seasoning, y'all. So about that time, all these elements are coming together. Lakeside seafood seasoning is coming out. I gotta hurry up and get some more, cause I don't want them over here fighting at the table. Cause you over here taking too much. They like, wait a minute, you don't ate too much now. Wait a minute, you ain't getting no more. You don't have yours now. You ain't enough me and you. So I gotta make some more croquettes. Get these croquettes out here. You got to get them out, y'all. Oh, that rice, man, let me tell you, that rice is ready. You see that rice is flaky, fluffy, ready to go. That's them croquettes right there. That's them croquettes. So we got them croquettes going. We got them biscuits up there in that oven. I'm taking on these biscuits real quick. Ooh, they just cooking. And they ain't about ready. But to that time now, I'm gonna go ahead. We got the rice up off the heat. We got the croquettes going. Now I'm about to make my meat crumbles for the country gravy. Y'all ain't heard me. For the country gravy, we use it right here. You right here. That right there is ground chuck. That ain't no round, ain't no ground beef. It ain't no 70-30. It ain't no 80-20. This is ground chuck all the way down to the ground. So we're gonna do that. And boom. I got it on right here. I got it on. See right here? You see right here? Come on this. This one you need to be on. Hit me with this camera right here. You see right here? We come with the ground chuck. We come right down the middle with that thing. That's a quarter pound. That's a quarter pound right there. Just like a burger, that's a quarter pound of ground chuck. We gonna scramble this thing up. Real right, like. And we gonna put this in the biscuits and gravy. They're gonna be on the country gravy right here. So you haven't seen how country gravy was made before. Some people don't know how country gravy is made, but they want like, how you get it white and how you do it like that. So I'm gonna show y'all how to make country gravy. And I'm gonna get some more. I'm gonna get some more of this meat, y'all. I'm gonna put some more meat on here. Cause we gonna make this thing just like Mama them used to do. Y'all ever been to Big Mama house in the South? Y'all go down there for the summer. We used to go to y'all used to go visit the family down south for summer, yeah. Remember Big Mama being there and she be cooking, you be sleeping. Big Mama get up 4-5 in the morning, cooking breakfast, and you wake up smelling, you be like, ooh, cause we would grow up on cereal. We like, you ain't got no Cocoa Puffs? Like, no, baby, sit on down. Cause Big Mama and your granddaddy, they ain't eat no cereal. They ate breakfast every day. They had a home cooked meal every day for breakfast. That was breakfast. You start the day off with some real breakfast. And man, I'm gonna tell you. Okay. I'm gonna get a tiny croquette over. Woo! I'm gonna simplify. They look quick and fine, but they ready. They ready. When them croquettes gonna come up out there, man, they'll be ready and popping. And then I'm gonna take this meat and crumble this meat up real good. That's all I'm gonna do. Crumble this meat up. Take this fat man, push it down and crumble it on up. That's all we're gonna do with it. And you know, a good And camera one, see we got the croquettes right there. So you got croquette, some other little crispy fiber. You want the croquette, with a little sear on there. But the flavor's still in the middle. When you cut this boy and you start eating these boys in the middle, woo! Don't put these over here in the warming station. I got a warming station over here on this side, y'all. I'm gonna put them in the warming station. And we're gonna move it. We're gonna move this grease right here. This is a cast iron. Just hold that heat. We're gonna move that over here. I gotta get a drink quick and thirst off. And now we're gonna come out and make this country great. So, right, there we go. So we're gonna use this skillet right here to make the country great. That's 12 on the biscuit. I'm gonna give the biscuit about another 3 minutes because I still want that kind of golden. It's coming, but I want that golden brown on top of the biscuit. So when you put that gravy on top of them, whoo, man, you talking about something good. Can I show it to you? Because I ain't scared to show you that. So pull on that. Pull on out, see? It's starting to brown just a little bit. See what I'm starting to brown just a little bit. But I want that thing nice and brown, where it's like a crispy little coat on top of it on the brown. And then you pour that gravy on there, man, and then soften it up with the meat crumbles and stuff. Whoo, man, you talking about something good right there. I know I got my gloves over here. I know, they're right here. But I was just done, that was quick, so I'm gonna grab on that. So the country gravy, you gotta go with butter, man. You gotta come with straight up butter. That's the first thing you hit. Cause no grease, butter. You come up with that butter, you hit that out, and you put that meat, you want that flame just about like that, right there. Just like right there. So you see that flame? You want it just like right there. A little below medium heat. And you will come over here with the butter. So I let my butter sit for a minute. So it get nice, that butter. Just scoop on out of there. Let that butter scoop on out of there, just like that. And that butter on the other side. So you're not gonna use the oil, you're gonna use the butter. And then you do the same thing. You come with the flour and let that butter melt. So that butter melt slow like that. And that butter, all the butter is already at room temperature. So let that butter come and melt real slow. Let it melt real slow. Just slide on over. Then you put that little bit of heat on it, it's gonna melt the rest of the way. So I want that butter to melt nice and slow as the skillet heat up, and you're gonna let it heat up. I got my meat crumbles over here, they ready to go. So when I scooch them on over there, and I'm gonna slide those over there with, when you see it bubbling up, you see it bubbling, and it's bubbling and breaking down. And y'all will see that's how we keep that consistency. And you did the barbecue with it. What you do with it?
Yeah, so I put some chicken on the grill real slow. I put it on Thursday. It was ready on Friday, right?
All right, showed up.
That tender. And I hit it with the Southside jerk seasoning to start off with.
Okay.
And then I brushed on a little Southside jerk as it was on the grill.
Yeah.
And when I got it just right, because I have a meat thermometer, I'll make sure that chicken is done. When I got it just right, took it off, let it rest, and hit it with that Southside jerk one more time. And I didn't even get a wing, man. They ate it all. And
you didn't get a wing, right?
I had licked my fingers. That was about all I got. But
they wouldn't even give you a wing at your own house.
They didn't even take a wing at my own house. And these are my, people I consider my family and friends. And they didn't even. But that's, that's how it is when you get that Southside jerk and it's that good. And so I sent them all an email telling them what the website was so they could place their own order. So they won't steal none of mine.
Man, I tell you, when your kinfolk won't let you eat your own food, you know it's good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I tell you, like the kinfolk over and they don't say you nothing. So now you see all the thing now with the flour. It's gonna come with the milk. That's where you get the whiteness. Come with the milk. And that's the whiteness of the country gravy, y'all. So we don't keep it on the light side. And skillet don't heat up. And we got that flour mixture in there. And then we just add this milk to it. We're gonna thicken this bad boy up with this milk. Now you can use almond milk because the vegans, I do the same country gravy with the vegans. And they got like the little meat crumbles you can buy, the impossible crumbles. And you can use that as your meat and then use almond milk. And you use that almond milk to make, instead of the regular milk, to make your gravy. But this is it. This is it. I'm gonna turn it up a little something right now because, get that flour to break down and cook. We're gonna thicken this boy up. And you can continue to add milk or you can add water to it. That's up to you. I'm gonna let this thing thicken on up. We'll smush it down. You take it and you flatten this and smush it and stir it. Get your gravy thick. That's nothing but the flour, and as you spin it around, you see it's getting thicker. And you add some more milk to it. And then you're gonna add no more milk and add water to it. And there we go. We making that thing nice and thick. Woo! And as it heat up, it gets thicker. And you got that nice country gravy. And then we're gonna add our meat crumbles to it. Boy, look at here. And you throw this on top of biscuit. Ooh, the biscuit looks golden brown too. Oh, look at it, right on time. And this thing thickening on up. And let it get thick. And like I said, when it heat up, it'll break down together. There it is. So like I say, you can make it as thick as you want, as thin as you want, and then come over here with some of the meat crumble. And crumble that meat up in here, like that. Ooh, buddy, look at here. Ooh, woo. Now, look at it. Look at it right there. Now we're talking about right there. You got the meat crumbles in there. And look at that thing. It's getting hot and it's cooking and it's doing the thing. Add a little water to it. And this is the key, y'all. You got to pop it off with that black pepper. Got to pop off black pepper. And that's what makes that pepper look you're looking at. You see the crumbles, and then you got the black peppers in there. With the meat And that's country gravy right there, y'all. That's country gravy. That right there, that's what you put on a biscuit, and it's a meal in its own. That right there, that's a meal in its own. Oh, it'd be nice. And we ride these biscuits up out of here. Boy, look at that. Them biscuits just about ready too. See them biscuits? Them biscuits just about ready. Baby, show them biscuits. Show them biscuits. Look at my mama biscuits. That's my favorite biscuits. Them biscuits ready. Put the biscuits down there. And the gravy. Look at my water. The gravy bubbling. Ooh! Bubbling brown sugar. That country gravy right there. You put that on there with the biscuits. Man, somebody gonna be happy and here. You hear me? And put a little bit. Put a little bit of sea salt. A little bit. Turn up 1, 2, 3, 4 on the sea salt. That's it. Get the whole turn on sea salt. And a little bit more black pepper. That black pepper. That represented. That's the color that you want on the country gravy. That black pepper in there. You got the meat and the black pepper. Just a little bit of sea salt. Just a little bit. You know how y'all don't sodium. Try to stay low sodium. And woo! Man, that's gonna be good right there. And look at this again. Just stretching that thing out. Stretching it out. Look at that thing out right there. Ooh, that gravy here. Yeah. Man, you talking about something. See that right there. We got some biscuits. We got some salmon croquettes. So I'm about to start plating stuff up so we can get around here. Everything set up for you. And we're gonna get it on together. Clean all this stuff up for you. Where it's supposed to be done. And you're gonna see what it's supposed to look like with the full representation of everything. And I'm gonna give it to you the way you want. That's the way I'm supposed to do it. Give it to you the way you want. You need to put on high biscuit. Biscuit right there. Biscuit. Okay. And then, hold on. Man, right there. And look right here. What y'all see here? It's country gravy on top of the biscuit. Man, y'all see that right there? With the meat. Crumbs right there. You can't see the biscuit no more. See that right there? You can't even see the biscuit. Then we're gonna put the rice over here. And we're gonna take the rice. The rice over here. And we're gonna put the rice over here. You want to croquette on the rice or on the side of rice? On the plate. On the plate. Somewhere on the plate. And then we're gonna come over here. Ready to croquette. Yes, sir. Already. Right. And just, I don't want y'all to do too much. So that one over here, I'm coming with that. Lady first. Come on, we'll get you. You got it. I'm gonna give you one biscuit, don't want to hurt you. One biscuit, let me know. Okay. One biscuit. Gravy. Ooh, look at that gravy on here. Ain't right here.
Oh,
man.
man.
That
That
looks
looks like something right there.
That
That
really
really
do look
look
like
like
something.
something.
No,
Y'all
y'all
want to
come
come over here to
the
the chef table,
so
so
get
get
you
you
some
some
Southside
Southside
Brunch
Brunch
product.
product.
And
And
you
you
too
too can be a guest
at
at
the
the
chef
chef
table
table
at
at
the
the
next
next
dinner
dinner
at
at 45
dinner
dinner
table.
table.
Here you go. Folks. Let me know what y'all think about that right there.
That's something you can take over to mother's house and let me know.
Cut the gravy all right?
It's all right right there.
Yeah.
And that's what we're talking about. We want to keep flavors popping off all in your mouth. That's what we want. That's what we want. Flavors popping off all in your mouth. That's good old breakfast food right there. That's down south breakfast food like mama them made. Big mama them always made it in the house. You want to eat that, man, you know, and stick to your ribs, bone, everything else, man. Put some syrup on that damn boy, some biscuits, and some hot gravy. And yeah, country gravy, man, without a meal by itself. Like Big Mama make country gravy and biscuits, and that was a meal. That was that's what they had, breakfast. You know, and this is what we do, y'all. This is what we do, man. The man from Brunch Chicago. One day y'all for joining in. They're my studio guests. They ain't here, they only eating. They getting the thumbs up. Oh, there you go. Get thumbs up, baby. Thumbs up. Check it out. Use the recipe. Get ready to order. It's going to the website. Lakeside Seafood Seasoning. You're going to want some in your life. You're going to want some mama roots, barbecue sauce, and rub. That's coming out too. And, you know, they got some more products coming out. So this year, man, it's coming out. We got the mango, rub, and sauce. And y'all had mango rub and sauce. Yeah, man. People had the mango rub and sauce. They bought products, man. And that's what it's about. That's why they here at the chef table. Because they customers of Brunch Chicago and my show. So dinner 45, give you some more quick and easy to effective meals. You join your family, man. These people will eat for real, for real. We thank y'all. We catch y'all next week. It's your guy. God bless. See you then.